Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Kryptocraft with your host, Nighthawk. I'm up here in the power distribution area of the factory, and it's about time that we make a few improvements to our UU matter production. Specifically, right now, the way this is set up, I have to hit this lever in order to turn on the matter fabricator, which will cause it to use up energy and will drain these MFSUs, and it will basically just drain power out of them until they are empty, and then it will just sit there absorbing power. If anything else is using power, then it gets starved and we start having all kinds of other problems. So I want to do some things to improve that. And specifically, what I have in mind is this EU splitter cable. And what we can do is set it up so that it will look at the state of the power in this MFSU, and it will only divert power to the matter fabricator if the MFSUs are all full. Now, it's only going to check one of them, at least for now, but that should be reasonable, and the plan here is to also have a lever on it so that it can be turned off from the lever as well if we want to go that route. So first of all, let's go ahead and see if we can pick up our... Oh, come on. Why you know... Ah, there we go. I was being very stubborn picking it up. So, real quick, these splitter cables are really easy to make. It just takes some insulated HV cable, some redstone, and a lever. So those are really easy. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take power off. Just going to divert power here. And then we're going to put down our splitter cable right here. And then we're just going to take it whoa. I'm going to take that a couple more blocks and put down our matter fabricator again, right here. So right now, it is getting power, so there's nothing that is turning it off. So what that means is, what we want to say is, if this is only partially filled, then we're going to emit a redstone signal. As soon as it is full, that signal will go off, and then what we'll do is we'll take this AND gate here and stick it right there. It's full, so there is no signal. And now we only want two outputs here, or two inputs rather. We're going to have the input from the MFSU, and we're going to have an input from this lever here. And what that will do is, if these are drained, well, see, I might actually need the other gate. Because what I want to be able to do is take this and... Oh, that's in the wrong place. If I put this here... Okay, that's not behaving at all like I expected it to right now. Let's put this back. I tested this before and had slightly different behavior. Okay, so we got that. Let's turn that. So, okay, that breaks the signal. Let's go ahead and refill this with amplifier in the form of scrap and the thorium dust. I may take the thorium dust out at some point and just let it use up the scrap first, because we've got a ton of it, and I'm planning on making it so that the scrap production is also filling in there. Let's also use up some of this power. So the way this is set up now, this is always going to be on, and it will only get power when the MFSUs are full. So if we take this cable off now, whoops, we'll drop it down below. Let's just go fetch that thing. Let's go fetch the stone brick. Oh, that's the hard way of getting things, I guess. So you can see right now this is off, and that's because the switch here is turned off. Now what we need is, if we switch this to this mode, this MFSU is full, so it's letting power through. And if I turn this lever off, then even when this MFSU is low, it's still going to leach some of the power, but it shouldn't take all of it. Now, I don't really want it quite like that. I want it where... I guess what I actually need is an OR gate. So we're going to have to change that. Let's absorb away some of this power. Wow, that was nasty lag spike there. Don't know what that was about. Oh, I've got too many inputs here. There we go. So let's take this cable away again. And you can see that it's not getting powered now. And as soon as this MFSU finishes filling back up, we should start seeing power go through it again. And it should go pretty quick since we have that ultimate hybrid in there now. So just about full. And we should see this switch back over. And almost full. There we go. So there it's switched off. And now we have power flowing into it again. So that's the general idea. I'm going to swap this gate here out for an OR gate, though, because we do want to be able to control it with the lever as well. And for an OR gate, we need to make a couple more stone cathodes, and let's go down here. Was weird. Okay, so we need 2 cathodes. Let's grab the recipe for this and put it up. Put our cathodes in. And grab an OR gate. Okay, so now if we replace this, now we have the ability to control it with that lever. So if we, for some reason, don't want to have the matter fabricator using power, maybe we want to charge all of the solar panels so that we have a little bit of extra power for something. I don't know why we specifically need it, but in case we do, we now have that option. And that's all there is to this particular part. So now this will stay running all of the time. I'm going to stick a chest up here and put the thorium dust in it. And what I think we want to do next is take a quick trip over here, and let's grab a filter. I really want a transposer, but a filter will work. And a timer. And what we'll do... Now, the part that I'm not really concerned about is if this gets... if it completely fills up with UU matter, then it's going to stop making more. But I'm not really worried about that at the moment. I want it that way. Pretty sure. Grab the portal gun, and let's grab this. stick it up top. And now let's start by making sure that if we... So right now we have that much in there. Good. So that'll work perfect. Let's go ahead and put a timer right here. And we're going to put this up to once a minute. It's going to try to put a stack of scrap into the matter fabricator if it can, and if not, then it will just get backed up in the filter and won't keep taking it out of here. So there's that part done. Okay, so that's going to do it for this part, and we should see it put another stack of scrap in there in just a moment. I could even have this hooked up so that if the switch is off here, that it turns off this timer. Not really necessary, because it's such a slow pace, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, now we'll have the UU matter being produced all the time, and we could also put a we could actually even just use this chest and have a wooden pipe with an autarctic gate that goes into it so that we can pull the UU matter out. If we start getting a backup, then maybe I'll look at doing that. For now, let's take a quick look. I don't know how much. So these ultimate hybrids, even at night, produce 64 EU per tick, so that's a good thing. And I think what I want to do next is make 5 more of these hybrids so that I can use up the hybrids that I have up here right now and turn those into an ultimate. That might be the more efficient way of making these solar panels. I think it takes slightly less resources, but for the moment, the big thing that I'm working on is, and I think I'll actually turn the, I've got to turn the regular solar panels into advanced first, so that'll be the next step on the power. So right now you can see that it has a stack of or a stack of scrap that's stuck in there right now. Now we could actually use the thorium, or we could use like uranium or something like that. We could even use the diamond dust that we're producing. But while we have a whole pile of scrap right now, it's not really necessary. And I'm not too worried about that. I can always put a cobblestone generator, one of the igneous extruders, in front of the recyclers and use that to add to the to produce more scrap, and it would probably produce more scrap than a single matter fabricator is going to consume, at least at the current power loads. So let's show... no, I think we're in good shape here. I think we'll leave it as is. So yeah, that's this part of it. I'm going to... I think the next thing that we're going to do is... what is the next thing we're going to do? I don't know what the next thing we're going to do is, but I'm going to take a quick break and we will get to doing that. So I'll be right back. Okay, it's actually ended up being a couple of days since I was recording the beginning of this episode, and since then the Minecraft pack has updated, and I just finished updating the server and have been checking out some of the new stuff. Did a little bit of that on creative on my test world, but thought one of the things that we could really use is to actually upgrade our armor, our chest piece in particular, into a more advanced piece. So what we're going to do here is make an advanced nano chest plate. Now I have no idea what this particular item actually does. It does have a jetpack feature. It seems to behave pretty much the same as the other one. And looks like it acts as a power source, so that's pretty cool. And now I actually have a chest piece that acts as armor. Get that charged back up. I also happened across Hannibal leaving a present for me, which has been disabled, and he's gonna need something returned, I think. Gonna have to come up with something interesting to repay the favor, if you will. Why is there all of these planks? Somebody appears to be... Is there fuel in here? Somebody... Oh, I guess it could just be the whole mod pack update could have caused some issues here. But we seem to be low on a few things here. There should have been a full stack of fuel left over in there. But I'm not sure what's going on there. I guess the rest of this, I will go through a couple of things that are upcoming. The version of Minecraft pack that we are on now, which is 8.3.1, is, to my understanding, from what all of the guys have been saying, is going to end up being the last version of the Minecraft pack on 8.3, or on Minecraft 1.4.7. So after that, the next updates that will be done will be bringing the Feed the Beast packs up to Minecraft 1.5 and beyond. Now, that's all fine and dandy. I don't have a problem with this being the last 1.4.7 or anything like that. The drawback, though, is that any of the new mod packs running on Minecraft 1.5 are going to require us to reset the world. A lot of things change with both the vanilla world generation and new texture on the thorium dust too. This little setup here has been doing amazing, by the way. The bypass energy, it turns off the matter fabricator when one of these is low. Works amazing. But yeah, basically because all of the block IDs changed, that means that there's going to be we're going to have a world reset. And I think I'm going to take this opportunity to actually put together a custom mod pack just for Kryptocraft. And this will only be on the Kryptocraft main server. If we do a fan server, I might do a special one for the fan server. I don't really think I'm going to have the time to support that. So it'll probably be either vanilla or one of the standard Feed the Beast mod packs. But that's all in the air at the moment. If you have a preference for what you would like to see on a fan server, then definitely leave comments to that nature, and I will take that into consideration for sure. Seems like stuff is... like there's less things here, but I could just be imagining it too. Let's hop over here real quick. Hannibal has been really busy, and since he doesn't upload videos, we'll take a look at see what he's been doing. He's got this lightning rod here. Got all sorts of... well, doesn't have any power at the moment. But looks like he's been staying busy here. Has all of his apiaries going here. Bees like crazy. So that's pretty cool looking. And yeah, we'll head back over here. His present was left somewhere under this edge here. Let me go back down and show you where I found it. Let's see, where was it? Yeah, he'd left it in the wall back here. I think right about here. But, yeah. Thanks, Hannibal. You will be... The favor will be returned sometime soon, I'm sure. So, anyway, I guess I will even open this up to you guys as well. I've already asked the other guys on the Kryptocraft server if they have any requests for mods that they would like to have included. The pack that I'm building right now is also 1.5. My plan at the moment is that it will probably be... we probably won't switch over to using that until it is switched over to 1.6, just because a lot of the time involved in building it is going to take quite some time, so it'll be a little while before we get there. But yeah, if there's mods that you guys are interested in that you'd like to see included, then by all means leave those in the comments, and I can put those on the list of possible mods to include. There'll probably be a few things that we take out that we haven't been using anyway, but and it's out of fuel and didn't get to any of the stuff. There we go, more fuel. Get more wood so that I can get more fuel making. So, yeah. That's on the... That's that. Yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be taking a look at some of the newer stuff here as well. Greg Tech added a ton of new things that we can start digging our way through. I'm not sure what else got added besides Bibliocraft here. So there is Bibliocraft is now included, so we have that. And I think that includes a printing press and some other things as well. Let's see. Factorization now has a steam boiler, solar steam boiler in it. So we may take a look at that and see if it makes sense to expand our power production options to include that. And let's see, I think those are the big ones. Did the steel tanks get included? I don't see the steel tank parts, but there are a lot of... What was that? That was a weird sound. There are a lot of new... Let's see. Nope, no new things there. There are a lot of other new things included that we'll be taking a look at as well. And we'll start taking a look at those in the next episode. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed and are looking forward to some of the cool things that are coming up in the future. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great night. Bye.